Hey everybody, and welcome back to our channel, your go-to place for mastering tech tools one tutorial at a time. In today's video, we are diving into DocHub, the powerful and user-friendly PDF editing and document signing tool that lives right in your browser. Whether you're filling out forms, adding e-signatures, or collaborating on documents in real time, DocHub makes it all super easy with no downloads needed. So, if you're wondering how to upload, edit, sign, and send your PDFs quickly and securely, this video is for you. So let's begin. Now, the first thing that you need to do, visit the official website, which is going to be DocHub.com. On the top corner, you have an option to log in using your credentials and the sign up button wherein you can get started for free absolutely at no cost. But before we do that, let me take you to the pricing so you can appreciate the free generous trial that DocHub is offering us. You would notice that the basic, which is best for small teams, is $8 per month and you can try it for 30 days. No commitment. The Pro comes around $12 per month. You can have all unlimited documents, unlimited signatures, until attachment fields. Now, the good part is if you click the free trial, let's click the get started, and to make the account creation easier, you can choose to sign up with Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Apple, and of course, if you're wondering if you can use your business, personal, or work email, you can do that as well. Now, so I'm going to sign in with my Google account. I'm going to click on continue and then just follow the on-screen instructions and you'll be forwarded to the main page. All right, so you'll be asked on getting started, how will you be using DocHub? Is it going to be for personal use, educational, or business? So I'm going to use for business, which is perfect for teams sharing documents. If you're working with a collaborative environment, say for example you're working with multiple clients, multiple team members, or other freelancers, you need this. But for now, we're gonna use the educational. All right, we're gonna skip that for now. On the left side are the tools that you can explore. Now, the dashboard here is going to be the central hub of your account. It displays activities, recent, access to documents, notifications, and shortcuts if you have already an established activity. But of course, this is a newly created account, so we're not going to see anything here, but it's useful for seeing an overview of your recent document interactions. Of course, the inbox contains documents that have been shared with you by others. For example, if you're working with your client, with other team members, including forms that you need to sign, review, or fill out, think of it as your document to-do list. All right. And then the sent items or a sent folder shows you a document that you have sent to others for signing or reviewing. It lets you track the status, for example, signed, pending, viewed, helps you monitor progress and follow up if needed. And then there's going to be the documents wherein it's going to be your personal document repository. You can store all file that you have uploaded, worked on, or saved in DocHub. You can organize, filter, and manage your documents here. Of course, we cannot forget the DocHub templates. It houses reusable templates you have created, ideal for documents that require the same format. For example, if you're working with contracts, waivers, saves you time by avoiding rework. And then, of course, the public is document that you've made publicly accessible. All right, these can be shared via public links if you're working in a collaborative environment, especially if you wanted your client or team members to look that into. It's useful for forms and documents meant for a wide audience. The fax inbox is going to be a digital inbox for receiving fax. You can provide a provision fax number, click that, but it has a monthly billing. All right, if you don't want that, go back to faxing. There's going to be another option here. All right, and of course, there's going to be a section for the, I'm going to go back to the main homepage because the fax inbox also gives you the view sent faxes. All right, and then of course, the add folders. It lets you create folders to better organize your documents. For example, if we wanted to let's say, let's create a new folder out of this, and we have created. Now you have an option here, start it. Of course, edit access if you wanted to work with, type in the email address of your client, for example, test. And then you have the option to set the permission, read only, read and write, or admin, where they can edit the file. All right, and click on share. And now there's going to be an edit here, edit folder, archive settings, and delete the folder if you wanted. Going back to the main dashboard, because here's another important part of the DocHub is to create new organization, which is kind of, all right, good for business or professional, a group for jointly sharing documents, building and more, and academic. If you click that, you'll be forwarded here. All right. Okay, for example, that's going to be the organization name. Let's click that and you'll be forwarded here. Of course, we can upload a new image. If you do, you'll be forwarded. You can create a custom background color. Let's say slightly similar to what we have. How about blue one? I think the white one. Actually, the white one works for us. Click on continue. So that's that. All right, click continue. We have already. You can add premium features. We're not going to do that. So instead, we're going to the main dashboard. Now on the main dashboard, you can invite users to organizations right here as content manager, agent, or viewer, and of course send the invitation. And then the documents, if you wanted to import integrations, annotate and share in the documents, you can do that right here. Click the new document and we're going to add a new document here. So we're going to use this specific logo of our channel. Click the create document. And then once you've done that, you'll be forwarded to the document editor. All right. So you can simplify your document workflow like never before. You can edit, secure, share and collaborate, and of course, e-sign. If you want to continue, do that. Or if you want to skip, let's skip with that for now. These are going to be the tools that you can use here in DocHub. You have the number one, manage fields. If you want to add text, you can add a text here, for example. And you can be creative. You can extend this. You can change a different color that matches your brand. All right. For example, that, click on bold. And then you also have the ability to paragraph field, checkbox field, such paragraph field. If you want, checkbox field right here. You can also add it here. And then there's going to be the pointer if you want to select the tool right here. If you want that, you also have an option to highlight. And of course, the sign. You can create your own signature. You can use the phone, scan this code, draw. Say, for example, we're going to draw. All right. So this is going to be our signature. Save as default. And we have that already here. Right, so we have created our signature. And again, if you want to manage or request signatures from others, do that. Right, add signers and manage fields. Basically, that's that. All right. Now, on the top right, you can download and export if you wanted. You have the multiple options here. You can download or export on your computer. PDF options are these if you want. All right. You can also export it on Google Drive, Classroom, Dropbox, or OneDrive. Again, if you download, you have like if you wanted to utilize all the features, you need to unlock it by subscribing to the premium plans. As you can see, it's locked, so you don't have anything much to do about it. All right, but these are going to be your options. You can flatten fields, rasterize pages, password protect, which is kind of good for a confidential file, and of course, certified document. All right, the plus button here is essentially sending as attachment, send sign request, and of course, getting a shareable link absolutely for you, so you can utilize and unlock all the features for DocHub. And with that being said, that wraps up our walkthrough of DocHub, the powerful PDF editing and document management tool that is a solid, user-friendly solution for both individuals and teams. Whether you're handling contracts, school forms, or collaborative work, we believe that DocHub gives you the essential tools to edit, sign, and manage your documents all from your browser. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next video.